Okay, today's video topic is about trot lengthenings. I'm Amelia, if you didn't know that. And trot lengthenings first show up at first level. At first level, they want to see that your horse has developed thrust. So thrust is what allows you to do a trot lengthening. It's that ability to where the horse can push off of the hind leg. And what you want in a trot lengthening is that you want the strides to get longer, but you don't want the strides to get quicker. So let me know in the comments if you struggle with your trot lengthening and what your horse's evasion is in the trot lengthening. I'm going to give you some tips and some exercises to help you with your trot lengthenings today. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like my channel. It helps out. And also check out the links below. I have a free rider assessment quiz for you to take. So let's get started with today's topic. So a couple of things to consider. So one of my favorite exercises to work on the trot lengthenings is to combine a suppleness exercise with the lengthening exercise, because in order to get the steps longer and not just faster, your horse has to be supple. So an exercise that works on suppleness is a leg yield. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up the quarter line, and I'm just kind of keeping my horse at a regular trot. I'm doing the posting trot. I'm going to leg yield him over to the rail, and then when I get to the rail, I'm going to go towards my lengthening, and I'm thinking really slower, bigger, slower, bigger. So if you have a horse that tends to just get quick and choppy, this is going to help, because it's going to loosen up, the leg yield loosens up their lower back and engages the inside hind leg so that they can then push for that nice lengthening trot. Oh, Mercurio has a very nice lengthening trot. So again, I'm just kind of keeping it slow. Half halt, no. He starts to anticipate. I'm thinking slow, rocking back, and then big, big, big. Good boy. So it's good to do this exercise from both directions. So let me show you off the right as well, because it's important to do it from both sides, because you need to work both hind legs equally. So you're always working the inside hind leg a little bit more. Like here in the leg yield off my left leg, I'm loading up the left hind leg. So I'm loading, keeping it slow, and now I'm thinking lengthen, slower, bigger, slower, bigger. Good boy. You'll also notice that I'm doing this in posting trot. So if your horse has trouble with the lengthenings, getting off of their back and helping them out with really, I'm thinking that I'm not posting faster, I'm going slower, bigger, I'm not posting faster. I just want to get more ground cover in the strides. Good boy. Good boy. So that's one really good exercise. If you're having trouble with your lengthenings, just going like diagonal after diagonal and just running your horse in the trot lengthening is not going to make them better. So don't do that. Another really good exercise that you can do if you have a horse, especially that likes to rush in the lengthenings or that hollows, again, it's really important that your horse stays round when you do the lengthening, because if you lose that connection hind leg back mouth when you do the lengthening, then your horse isn't going to get that longer step, they're just going to get quicker. So another good exercise is to just go on a circle, and you're using the bending line. So I'm using the fact that I'm on a 20-meter circle and I have him off of my inside leg and into the outside rein. Here I'm just doing a nice slow trot, and then what I'll do is on the open side of my circle, so like from B to E, I'm going to post and lengthen. He's like, we normally don't there. Lengthen, and then I'm going to sit and do my regular trot. So that wasn't the best lengthening ever, but he wasn't really expecting it. So regular trot. Now big, lengthen, slower, bigger, slower, bigger, slower, bigger. Good, good. Now slow trot again. Keep him a little back on the hind leg. Good. And then again, posting, bigger, 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 bigger. Good. Good boy. And I might stay going in the lengthening, change direction, but you can just kind of play with it on a circle. That can really help if your horse tends to rush. Bigger, 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 bigger. Good boy. Good boy. Good. And then coming back. Good boy. So another really good exercise that I like for developing the trot lengthening is to do them on a half diagonal. So I'm going to go K to B, get him straight and up, lengthen, and then I'm going to use a 10-meter circle to bring him back. So a lot of horses have trouble coming back after the lengthenings. Instead of just pulling on them, use a 10-meter circle to bring them back. And then go again. Lengthen. Good. Good. And then a 10-meter circle brings him back. Good boy. Good boy. Good. So those are several exercises for you to try to improve your trot lengthenings. I have a course on first level dressage. I'll link it below if you're working towards showing first level this year. It's an awesome course where we go through all of the movements, but these are just some tips that can help you to work on your lengthening trot. And every horse is a little different, but it's super important that to get a good lengthening, your horse has to be supple. So their muscles have to be elastic and stretchable, and they have to stay round and over their back. Otherwise, you're just going to get where they're running faster with short steps, which is definitely not what you want for a good score in your trot lengthening. So let me know if this is helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Good boy, Mercurio.